get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter gonna get his first work of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are two of the best in the entire country.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They're setting up the screen, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's K. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Oliver. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Ramirez. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Ramirez. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hooks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back to throw, it's Kane. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds a little space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Alexander. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The give out of the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Got him downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Unloads quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Kane. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Second down coming up. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The inside handoff. Gets it past the marker. Lowers those pads. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Looking downfield on first down.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll pull it on the read. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's K. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Off play action on first down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well stick with him. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 35, he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll move the wide receiver. This is a designed run. Oh, it's out! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes! Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's K. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And he's just going to spike it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up third down.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.